Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Folly, and welcome to the last part, of this big idea. So we get a little trends in the periodic table fun, and we're going to cook right through that. So let's go ahead and get started. Trends and reactivity. So first of all, metals and nonmetals react differently. Remember, there's a split between metals and nonmetals at the stair step right here. And you need to know that metals lose electrons. Okay. So the bigger when they react, lose electrons when they react. So if they're trying to lose electrons to react, the bigger and less attractive it is, the more reactive it will be. Francium is it's francium, not fluorine, most reactive metal. Why? As you go down, francium is larger because more shells, so less attractive and gives electrons better. Okay. As I go this way, there are fewer protons, fewer attractive protons. So the atom is smaller. The atom is larger, not smaller, larger, and loses electrons better. Remember, metals react by losing electrons. We want to lose electrons better. Nonmetals. Where's my Oh, man. Nonmetals. Boom. Again, that same dividing spot. Here's my nonmetals. Okay. Nonmetals, remember, nonmetals gain electrons when they react. So the smaller, hey, that's up here. So the smaller, more attractive the metal is. So as I go up, the atom is smaller because it loses energy levels, and more attractive because it's smaller. Oops. So it gains electrons better. Okay. Now, as I go this way, notice how it's absolutely the opposite, right? There are more attractive protons, so it is smaller and attracts electrons better. Okay, but the first thing you have to say is nonmetals gain electrons to react. So smaller, more attractive a nonmetal is, the more reactive it will be. Okay, ionic compounds react by metals losing electrons while nonmetals gain electrons. The number of electrons gained or lost is based upon their valence electrons. So valence electrons in each group, by the way, everything here would be 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So the D block all has 2 valence electrons. There's some exceptions, but they don't show up in the AP chemistry curriculum. So remember, you want to number of electrons gained or lost. So in this case, if I have to be full, remember this is the full part. This is full. To be full, this would be gaining 1. This is -1, -2, -3, 0, +3, +2, +1, 0. Okay, so you are stable. I'll go ahead and use the word stable. You know I don't like it. Stable if valence is 8 or 0. I put a little star here. It can be 2 for helium's neighbors. I can't write the word neighbor there. Neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Charge determined by the number of valence electrons, size and attraction, not 8. So again, you want to try and dodge as much as possible. You don't want to have the magic number 8. You want that to be a full, stable noble gas shell. So magnesium and chlorine. So magnesium is right here. Let's see if I put it in the right spot. Magnesium is, I guess I can squint and see it. Beryllium, magnesium. So this is magnesium, and this is chlorine. So what happens is magnesium becomes +2, chlorine becomes -1. And because they're oppositely charged, they will form a bond. And to balance out that ratio, remember that compounds have a net charge of 0. It would be Mg +2, Cl -1, Cl -1. And only weirdos write it like that. So we're going to write MgCl2. Okay. Aluminum has 3 valence electrons, but it's a metal. Metals lose their electrons, Al +3. And bromine is a nonmetal. Bromine is right here. It has 7. It's gonna gain 1, Br negative. So I'm not gonna write this middle line ever again. But it takes 3 negative bromines to get to that spot. Oh, I thought my bromine would jump back up there, but it did not. So that would be AlBr3. P and Rb. P is right around here. I think that's P. Nitrogen. Oh man, I missed. P is up one. So P is right here. Excuse me. And Rb is somewhere over here in the 1 spot. So P is going to be -3 and Rb is going to be +1, but the positive one always goes first. Okay? Like we're always kind and say, ladies and gentlemen, the good ones, the ladies go first. And the bad ones, the gentlemen, sorry, gentlemen, go second. So +1 and -3, and then you can tell it will take 3 RBs to balance that out. That's it. We're done. What? That means we're on fire. Toodles.